How's it going, guys? It's Breaker here. I'm back home, and I found End Gateway. It was just like right next to the. Whoa! What the heck? Where are we? That was crazy. Okay, I've never had that happen before. Very strange. Wow, we we almost ended everything right there. Okay, let's just walk over here. My goodness, I came out of there with force. Usually it just respawns you. Jeez, okay, maybe I shouldn't do that next time. Well, lesson learned about that. Okay, so let's check out the loot that we got. Tons of shulkers. Oh my gosh, this is exactly what we needed. More wings. Excuse me. I don't think I'll put the wings with the end stuff. I think I'll put the wings over here. I have the emergency, but I think that's like full. Well, maybe I'll just organize the emergency box. Do you have an unbreaking and mending? Okay. Well, obviously, that's what I'm going to do. Awesome. So, now we can really explore. I'm just going to have to make a box of rockets, I think. Because now that we have 3 sets of wings, that's really awesome. Oh, I need to put that back. So that way we can keep it. Okay. Put the armor away. Weapons. This was honestly such a good run. Gear. Really need to get the gear separated from the tools. So we are starting to get a lot of gear. Oh no. Is that? Oh no, that's a fortune. So I wonder where my shovel is. Okay, that's my axe. We have a lot of diamond horse armor, but no horse. Did I lose my shovel? Oh my goodness. I hope it wasn't in that chest that blew up. Oh well. It looks like we might have to make another shovel. It's fine. That shovel was pretty good. Other than it had fortune on it. It's efficiency 4. Really don't know. I don't need that diamond sword. Let's get our ingots. Smithing templates. Oh, more gold. Okay. We need to load up this chest. Nice, we have a stack of diamonds. iron. Okay, great. Now, we don't really need the instant health. We'll throw those back in here. And there's some strength. Or maybe we can keep the strength on us. We'll keep the strength and the fire resistance on us. Where's our potion box? Only has potions of water breathing. There we go. I just like to have a potion box on me. It's not really necessary, but man, it comes in handy. I could just keep it in my ender chest. Yeah, I thought it was in my tools box. Well, guys, we might have lost our Silk Touch shovel, but I don't think that's too bad. I don't want to add armor trim yet. I haven't really figured out what design I want to use, but I also might need to re-enchant everything. So, yeah, we'll make that decision in another episode. I don't know if I want to have thorns, but eventually we're going to have to somehow find an ancient city. So, that'll be a whole nother arc. Yeah. Let's see, what else? We gotta get rid of this trash. Oh, more iron. I don't know why I didn't see that earlier. Okay, let's get rid of the trash. Just throw the iron over here. Golly, we have lots of gold. Oh my goodness. Didn't even realize that. Wow, and 55 more blocks of emeralds over here. My goodness. Okay, that's awesome. Okay. Horse armor and saddles. Honestly, we need to make chest storage area, because our chest storage area is getting pretty dang full. Beetroots over there, since they're basically useless. Why do I have horse armor here? Let's see. Put my compass in here. It's kind of a miscellaneous chest. Let's see. Yeah, we don't really have a place to put all this stuff. I think we're just gonna have to throw it in a shulker box for now. Kind of feels like I'm shoving it in the corner, but yeah, maybe that's what we'll have to do next. I really was thinking about, to be honest with you, thinking about next episode to start building a castle, but because I think it would be a lot of fun. But we're gonna have to get a lot of materials in order to do that. So, need to decide on what we'll make the castle out of in the first place. Oh. Let's see. Honestly, I just like stone bricks, but maybe that's because I've been playing Minecraft so long. I like the original stone bricks, but it would be kind of cool to make it out of, I don't know, deep slate. Let's take a look at the deep slate. Yeah, see, deep slate bricks are pretty cool. We do have a lot of deep slate. We don't use it for anything. Maybe I'll make it a combination of bricks. Yeah. And I don't know. I kind of want to make it here. I mean, it's our cool base. I don't really want to leave our base. But I want to keep our original house. It's just going to have to be repurposed. Or maybe I'll still live in this house and use the castle as a storage area. I know it's kind of opposite. You would think you'd want to live in the castle, but I really like this cozy house. Okay, now we'll put the horse armor with the gear, because that kind of makes sense. Have to put the dragon head with the end. Okay, now what? I need to make some more shulker boxes. Perfect. We still have a bunch left, so that is awesome. Okay, we'll put the rest in the emergency box, because that makes sense. At least to me it does. Let's see. We need to make a shovel, so we're gonna need that. Need to get some more rockets. There's paper. Oh, I thought there was paper over there. Boom. Now we got more rockets. Okay. Don't need that paper. I think we have a dried gas. I heard somewhere that the dried gas were good for building. And you know what? I guess we don't. Because if I did, I would put them in the nether chest for sure. Unless I put it with the food animals. No. Hmm. Or did I put him in here? No. No, no, no. Well, dang. I really thought we had dried gas, but I guess not. Maybe we'll have to trade for some dried gas. That would be fun to do. I don't think anything else I would put it in. Unless I had it in one of these shulkers. I don't think it's in there. Oh, 8:30. Let's see. Man, I have a lot of Instone in that one. If I did, it would be in this one. No. Definitely not. Oh, that's where the Pillager Tower is. I was wondering where that was. We'll keep this stuff in there, but take that, the Pillager Tower. I gotta put that with the box that I use for compasses. For now, the unlabeled box. But yeah, it makes more sense to be in here. That's the Woodland Mansion and the Trial Chambers. We'll take the Pillager Tower and put it up there. Okay, cool. Alright. Now we need... Okay. Oh, there's some golden apples here. I think we have a ton of gold. Yeah, we need to empty out our gold. So much gold. This farm is amazing, to be honest with you. If you haven't made one and you're playing Bedrock, you really gotta watch my episode that I built this in. Because I'm telling you, I think the gold farm is the #1 farm. If you don't have a gold farm, you need it. It just makes everything easy. Makes everything easy to beat. Because you could just eat as many golden apples when you run out of health. I remember before when you could craft enchanted golden apples. Oh my gosh. I know why they nerfed that. That would make everything too easy. I would have so many so many enchanted golden apples if that were possible. Okay, where is my apples? That's all that I have? 64 apples? Okay. One more stack. Alright, cool. And we need make our shovel before we forget about it. So I'll be figuring out what we're going to do next episode. But I think it'll just be starting on the castle. I mean, I don't know. I've really been thinking about it, and I think it would be really cool to have a castle. I already have Silk Touch, Efficiency. And Mending. Every time. I love having the villagers organized. I know people get mad because they're trapped in their little cells and they can't run around, but I mean, it's a shop, right? They're at their shop desk. They're not trapped in a cell. They're shopkeeps. So, at least in this world, we're not going to consider that villager abuse. They're just diligent shop managers. Okay, so now we're back. We have our shovel. I don't know where it went, but that doesn't matter. Oh, really? Smithing template was in there? Okay. Well, I think I want that. No dried gas, okay. I really thought I had a dried gas, but apparently not. Okay, this episode's getting a little bit long. Just want to finish organizing. I hope y'all don't mind me organizing on camera. Yeah, we really needed to have that together. Okay, cool. So, yeah, looking good. Everything is well organized, and whatever we decide to do tomorrow, we will do. Whether it's gathering materials or making the layout for the castle, I have to think of a design. I might just write it on a paper. What I'm thinking is I'm going to build the castle over here in this area, because I don't use that for anything. There's 2 cows, but then again, maybe it would be better to be in this area where all these trees are, and I could move the trees back over there because we don't really need this big of a forest. So that way I'm close to all of the farms when I'm in the castle. And that way our storage isn't too far from our main house. Or maybe I should build the storage in a basement. Basement would be pretty cool. It'd be easier than building a castle, but I just think a castle would look cool. Well, if you guys have opinions, just let me know in the comments down below. I hope you had a good day, and I'll see you next time.